Hello everyone, welcome to the second part of the cut copy paste command. In this video, we will be doing some more actions with the help of the cut copy paste command. So let's begin this video and move on to the file which we have already created in our previous videos. So this is the dataset which we are going to use for the cut copy paste function, right? So let's begin this video. So first of all, I need to tell you that what we are going to do, right, in this particular video. So in this video, we'll be, making multiple selection and copy the data and paste it in another location, right? Okay, guys. So we'll be doing multiple selection and copy the data and paste it in somewhere in our actual worksheet. So let's begin this video. So now in this particular data set, what we don't want all the columns to be, copy and pasted. We just want only some specific columns to be selected, copy and pasted in a new location, right? How to do that? Let's begin this video. So there are two ways to select your data set, right? So you need to create your selection environment like this. You can just select your data. So guys, if you are not aware about the selection environment, worksheet and workbook environment, I would urge you to please go and do watch our previous videos because we have already covered all these topics, right? It will help you to understand this topic and all the future topics, right? So it is better for you to just please go and do watch all the videos which are available on our platform, which is profelper.com, right? So let's begin this video again. Let's come back to our topic. Okay, so we have just selected this data set, entire data set range basically. This becomes now selection environment. So now what we'll do, we'll just clear, some specific column from our selection environment. We are clearing the selection, right? So what you need to do once you select it, you need to just press the control button from your keyboard, which is here. When you press the control button, just keep it pressed. See, if I'm just press it and remove, press it and remove, what happens? You need to just keep pressing the control button from the keyboard. And what you need to do, you need to just now start reselecting the range which you want to clear from the selection range, right? Selection environment. Suppose we don't want April column to be part of our new data, right? So what I'll do, I'll just use the mouse button from the keyboard and just drag it to the down, see what happens. This particular selection is removed. Clear. So this is not part of our selection environment. So now we have two selection environments. First is this and the second one is this. So now if I again press the control button from the keyboard, keep pressing it, control button from the keyboard. Suppose we don't want August to be part of our new data set. So what I'll do, I'll just select it and drag it to the down, see what happens. August is also removed. Now this selection environment which we have selected, is split into three parts, first, second and third. So suppose if we copy it and paste it, what happens? Let's try doing this. So what, your selection is done. Press the Control C button from the keyboard. If you press the Control C button, what happens? See, there are dotted lines around your selection, right? Here, here, here. If you see, this is not part of your selection. So once we have copied it and you want your data here, what you can do, either you can just press the Enter button from the keyboard, right? Or press the Control and V. This is a Control and the V button from the keyboard. Your data will get pasted. Suppose what will happen if I'll just press the Control V button? See, the only column which we selected, which were part of selection environment, get pasted, not rest of the column. See, August is missing, April is missing in this particular example. This is how you can just do the make the multiple selection and copy it and paste the data in a new place at a new location, right? This was the one way. What is the second way to make the selection, multiple selection basically? I'm just removing this. Okay, don't remove. So now this is still copied. One need to remove the selection. What you need to do, just press the escape button from the keyboard. This is the escape button. You need to press this escape button, and your selection will be clear. Now, so that was the first way to create multiple selection. First, select the entire data set and clear some part of it. Now, what we'll do, we'll just select only specific columns, not the entire column, only the few specific columns. So what do we want? We want to select this one because this is going to be a part of data set. So selective as you always do. and press the control button from the keyboard. See, if I press the control, keep pressing it. See, keep pressing the control button, and now select your desired column. Now in this particular range, we want the missing column which were not part of the earlier range. January, Feb, March, April was not that there that time, so we have selected the April. We just want August to be there, so we have selected the August, right? So we have selected the April and August. So what we have done, we have just made a multiple selection with the help of the control and the with the help of the mouse, right? Now again, you need to just press the Control C button from the keyboard. This is the control button, and press the C button from the keyboard. Your data gets copied. See the dotted lines around your selection. And if you want to just paste it, click here. Either press the Control V button from the keyboard or press the Enter. See, only the April and August get pasted. So this is how you can just copy, make the multiple selection, copy the data and paste it at your desired location, right? So let me clear you one thing. This particular part of the multiple selection is not available when you use the cut command, cut and paste, right? The multiple selections cannot be performed while using the cut command, right? If you uh, want to try it, let's try it. So then you will have a clarity. So suppose if I just press the control button from the keyboard and make my selection, see what happens. Selection is done. Selection will happen actually because Excel don't know right now whether you want to just copy the data or cut the data. You are just making selection. Before, if you want to copy or cut, if you want to use the copy or paste, you first need to make the selection, right? So we are just selecting the multiple column, specific column, right? So you have selected it. Suppose if I press the Control X button, what happens? See, Excel is throwing us an error. It cannot be done on a multiple range selection. So cut command doesn't work on the multiple range of selection, right? Alright, guys. This is how you can just copy and paste it. Now we have just copied the columns, right? Suppose if you want to copy the rows, multiple rows, not all of the rows. Suppose if your boss asks you to just get the data for all the months, but for some specific product, not for all the products. How you can do that? First, copy the range. We have selected the column header, which because this is very important. No, this has to be there in your data set, the column header. Now, your boss asks you to just give the provide the data for 128G. They want to just see the sales figures for 128G and 524G. So how will you do that? First, make the sub selection. Press the control button from the keyboard. Now make the second selection, which is going to be till here. Now again press the this 524G, right? The selection from the left to right, and as the selection is done, copy it and paste at your desired location and press the Control V button from the keyboard. See what happens. Only the selection of the rows of the data set is pasted, which we selected, which were part of the selection environment. Right, guys? So this is how you can just do multiple selection, right? And copy and paste it. Right, guys? There are a lot of things which we need to cover, right? So we will cover in next video. So just stick to us.